the Triton National Rally Championship. Welcome to Clonmel, County Tipperary for round 6 of the Triton National Rally Championship, the Seapham Stonethrowers Rally. And as we enter the business end of the season, who will hold their nerve over the demanding stages?
Round 6 of the Triton National Rally Championship rolls into Clonmel, where Roy White may very well take the national title here today. But with the calibre of the entry right down through the top 20 cars alone, he won't have it all his own way.
Today it's all about getting a really good strong haul of points. It'd be great to win it here in Clonmel, our hometown, but there are 3 great stages, very technical, anything can happen out there, so I'm just chomping at the bit now to get going.
Well, there's a good turnout here today, and we have to keep our nose clean and go as hard as we possibly can to keep this man us winning the championship in bay, you know?
Yeah, it's going to be some hell of a race, I think, but we're looking forward to it. We're going to try and keep it sort of half steady and get to the finish that we can as well, maybe.
Thank God it's bones right today, and mad to get out. It's a few weeks now since we've been out, so looking forward to it.
Yeah, it'll be a good weekend's battle, you know, a lot of R5s here, and the National's bringing its own WRCs as well there, so it's going to be a tough weekend, and hopefully we can get a good race on here.
So with a host of young guns in their R5s ready to put it up to some of the veterans of the National Championship, competition will be intense over the 9-stage event. Although based in Clonmel, the bulk of the loop of 3 stages takes place in neighbouring County Waterford, just south of the town. Pater Herson was quickest out of the blocks and led by 1.5 seconds after stage 1. The former champion spun his Subaru S12 WRC on stage 3 though, and he slipped to 7th overall with navigator Damien Conley. Second quickest on the opener, Declan and Brian Boyle edged into the lead on stage 2. The 2-time champions clipped the bank midway through the stage though, and were lucky to still hold on to the lead in their Fiesta WRC.
2 left long, absolute, cut, line, 1 right, 80 down the middle, 4 right in the lane, long, use the road, 4 right. You're taking a line out, 3 right, absolute to the junction, then a 3 right, big cut, 100 and a 2 right over crest, stop here over 2 crests with 5 right, stop.
This fan video of the incident shows how close they came to an early exit. Alistair Fisher's Fiesta R5 was giving Boyle's WRC a run for its money. He and navigator Gordon Noble were just 2.2 seconds behind after 3 stages. A further 5 seconds adrift in third were Josh Moffat and John Rowan in another R5 Fiesta. The WRC spec of local man Roy White was 4th overall, but with the National Championship within his grasp, he and navigator James O'Brien had both eyes on the prize. The top 10 was dominated by Fiestas, and Stephen Wright's R5 version was 5th overall after 3 stages. Fellow Monaghan man Sam Moffat was less than half a second behind in his similar machine. Second to Roy White on the championship leaderboard, Niall Maguire would need to improve on 8th overall if he was to keep his hopes of a 4th title alive.
41 right over crest of the arch, 40, flat 2 right, go 140, go, flat, right over crest, 140 to the bottom, 5 left. 5 left now. 80, 4 left, sudden, square left.
Belfast Johnny Greer was 9th overall in the Citroen DS3 R5. Kerryman Alan Ring rounded off the top 10 in his Ford Fiesta R5. 11th overall and leading a hotly contested two-wheel drive battle was the 2.5 litre Escort Mark II of Enda O'Brien and John Butler. One of the pre-event favourites, Frank Kelly, retired with mechanical trouble on the opener. Damien Toner was just 7 seconds off O'Brien, despite some teething issues with his Escort's new gearbox. Just a second and a half behind in third was Trevor Mulligan. The Meath man had one eye on maintaining his lead in the hunt for the two-wheel drive and Mark II national titles.
To one right long, 150. Repeat, one right long here, 150. 2 left and 2 right, 80. 2 left, 7, 2 right, 80. Stop, 1 right, 33 left.
Trevor, the battle is on in the two-wheel drive.
It sure is. We got off to a slow enough start. So I had a good time on stage 2. On stage 3, we thought we were going well, but Toner took 6 out of us. So good spanner check, good check over the car now. We really have to push on the next loop, push hard.
Damien, the two-wheel drive, it's certainly a huge competition today.
Yeah, I think we're second at the moment, maybe 5 or 6 seconds behind O'Brien, and Mulligan's only 1 or 2 behind us. So, but clutch problems there, but a new clutch, so mod for tar again.
Great competition in the Mark II.
Yeah, there's super entry today in the Mark IIs and the rear-wheel drives. Some great drivers, great cars, and it's great to be in the middle of it all and leading it at the moment, so we'll try stay there.
Leading Class 13 was the Escort of Limerick's Paul Purtle, with Monaghan's Paul Kelly on the notes in the 2-litre machine. Mickey Conlon and Kieran McPhillips were 20 seconds off the pace back in second. Sean Liston had been second in class before getting his BMW stuck in a ditch in stage 2. He slipped to third in class and was on a mission to make up for lost time.
Let's flat crest and 550 to right entry chicane, 2 bales. Right entry, 2 bales. 250 out of it. 3, 2, 1.
Billy Coleman award winner and current junior British Rally Championship leader Rob Duggan took a break from his Vauxhall Adam R2 to lead Class 11R in his brother Andrew's 1600cc Escort. Cormac Phelan led Class 11F after 3 stages in his Honda Civic. Less than 2 seconds behind in a similar machine were Jason and David O'Brien. Aidan Ray's Mitsubishi Evo 10 has taken some punishment over the last number of rallies, and on stage 3 of the Stonethrowers, while leading Group N, the Tyrone man was forced to retire with mechanical trouble. Taking over the class lead was the Evo 9 of Shane Maguire. Up to second in class with a similar machine of Neil and Jared Tohill.
4 right down here into Care, big jump, and 2 right over crest, 5 left. What's this? 2 right and 5 left, don't cut. And square left, don't cut over gravel. And 130.
A mere 3/10 of a second adrift in third was Paul Barrett in the Subaru S14.
1 left 100 over crest. 3 right plus. Slight right 40.
Shane's going hard. Neil's going hard. We're all trying hard, but there's not a whole lot between us. So hopefully we can get a good clean run through the next few, and we're thereabouts.
Shane, the competition, it's boiling in the Group N.
Yeah, it's good. It's good competition there today. Unfortunately, Aidan had a problem on the last stage. He's out, but no, there's still a few bites on it. 3 or 4 could win it there, so have to keep the pressure up in the next few stages.
So far, the event was proving a big hit with spectators and competitors alike. Like the Kearney family, who also sponsor the event through their engineering business, Seepam.
You've been sponsoring this event for some time.
I've been at this motorsport since I was 17, and I've enjoyed it very much. My family grew up in it, so I've handed it over to them and asked them to come today. So I guess that it makes sense to sponsor the local community.
It's been good to our company and to the local town for the last number of years, and it's great that the club have the event back in Clonmel in the centre of town this morning.
And you're suited and booted, you're obviously taking part as well?
Yeah, ready to go for the day. It's going to be an interesting day. The sun is shining this morning, so I think we're going to have a lot of fun.
Gus Jr. and navigator Tommy Hayes were enjoying their drive until some unfortunate mechanical trouble on stage 2 cut short their day. So after 3 stages, that's how the leaderboard looks, with not much separating the top 5 crews.
Well, the sun is shining here in Clonmel for the CPAM Stonethrowers Rally for round 6 of the Triton Showers National Rally Championship. Serious pace and competition so far, but there's lots more to come. We'll see you in part 2.
The Triton Showers National Rally Championship. Welcome back to Clonmel, County Tipperary, where as well as the CPAM Stonethrowers Rally, there was also a busking festival taking place, which made for a lively atmosphere around the town. Tipperary has produced a number of champion rally drivers, but most famous of all is the late great Frank Maher. Rally photographer and friend Lorcan Barron felt it was high time that Frank's legendary achievements in rallying should be honoured with a book. And it was no surprise to see such a big turnout of family and friends for its launch on the eve of his home rally.
He was a local and a national hero for so many.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, the rally this weekend is based in Tipperary, an event he won, I think, 9 times. And he hails from Cloneen in County Tipperary, so I thought it a good idea to launch the book here this weekend.
Back out to the stages now, and anticipation was building for the second loop, even amongst some 4-legged friends. Having tweaked the suspension of his Fiesta WRC, Declan Boyle was quickest on all 3 stages of the loop to extend his overall lead to 22 seconds.
5 left cut, settle. And a stop, 6 right double tighten, stop, 6 right double tighten, stop. 3 left cut grass, only 65 left cut. And a square right. And 2 left, stop, and square right loose. 330 over bumps up the middle.
Alistair Fisher remained second, but was experiencing some understeer in his Fiesta R5. Still in third was Josh Moffat. The Monaghan native did lose some time to Fisher though, and was 9 seconds off second place after stage 6. If Roy White was driving conservatively with the championship in mind, it didn't show. A spin on stage 6 cooled his jets a little though, as the local man zeroed in on the national title. One man who could spoil White's party was Niall Maguire, but the Monaghan trucker was a long way off reigning on the parade, back in 8th overall.
And 6 right again. 60. 6 left, hold on. 6 left. 40, 2 right, 2 left, 5 right at the end, sudden square right over crest, tightens, don't cut.
Triton Showers MD Kevin Barrett was sporting some eye-catching new livery on a Subaru S14, and after some early technical trouble, the Maynooth man was having fun in the sun at the Stonethrowers.
Right over crest, okay, 150. 1 right, okay, 500. Including the flat left, okay, to the bus stop chicane.
Kevin, you're here looking good in the new livery.
Yeah, look, it's something we had to do. We've launched a new shower, which is the first silent pump electric shower in the market. So we said, yeah, we'd have a go at redoing the car and promoting it a bit. But yeah, I think it looks good.
Enda McCormick was home from New York and holding 5th in class and 16th overall in a Subaru S10.
Only 40 after this to a tight 2 left. 100. 5 right.
Another man clearly enjoying his jaunt at the Stonethrowers rally was Skibbereen's Kevin Kelleher, who was 10th overall with navigator Ray Fitzpatrick.
Whoa, maybe 1 right here, 200. 1 right go past the bush, RC. 1 left over the back crest, go 100. 1 left over the back crest, go 100. Slow, sharp 2 left cuts, and the yellow feathers. 270 over crest. 1.6 left, 170.
Alan Ring and Adrian Deasy had been 10th, but it was rally over when they crashed their Fiesta R5 into a wall on stage 4. Before the final loop of 3 stages, we turn to the various class battles now. Former junior championship leader Gary McNamee recorded a disappointing non-finish at the Stonethrowers. Colin Roach switched from his usual Toyota Starlet to a Ford Escort and kept his title hopes alive with 3rd in class with navigator Ger Foley. Fellow Cork crews Shawnee McGrath and Jared Clancy finished 2nd in their Honda Civic. Rally leader's son, Michael Boyle, with Dermot McCafferty navigating, extended their lead of the junior championship with their first national win of the season.
I'm happy now. It keeps the championship alive for another while, and I mean, we'll see.
And have you your eye on the championship?
Well, we can only take one day at a time and see from there.
Welsh crew Ian Davies and Ryland James won the historic class in their Mark II Escort. Joe and Eddie Moffat took top Triton points in Class 1 and move into the overall class lead with 2 rounds to go. Quickest Class 1 machine on the day was a Civic of unregistered crew Eamon Bates and Aaron Kavanagh. Class 2 champions-elect Jenna McCann and John McCabe took 3rd in class at the Stonethrowers.
Keep your left foot on, it opens, and a 1 left, no lift. Go, go, go. 1 left, no lift, 200. That's it, keep her out, Jen. And a 1 left, no lift here again, 250. Turn square right, it's 250. Turn square right. On the Limmerham.
Winning Class 2 on the day were non-registered entrants William Creighton and Liam Reagan in the Peugeot 208 R2. Michael Orman got a little over-familiar with his home stages, but won Class 3 nonetheless, with Paddy King calling the notes in the Honda Civic Type R. Shane Maguire and Mac Kearns led Class 4 by almost 40 seconds going into the penultimate stage, but they lost over 5 minutes with mechanical trouble and had to settle for the runner-up spot behind Paul Barrett and Declan Tumulty, who took their 2nd Group N win of the season.
Paul, great points haul. Your championship is looking good.
Yeah, we're going well. I think we're leading now at the moment. Bit of luck there. I think the 2 boys, while they were cleaning us all day, Shane and Neil, and Ian Aiden as well, they had a bit of misfortune, but I suppose, look, have to finish as well. We're here, they're not.
In Class 5, Robert Woodside and Alan Harriman took 4th and finished 16th overall in the Fiesta R5. Brendan Comiskey and Ronan O'Kane took 3rd in class and 14th overall. Johnny Greer and Johnny Hart brought their slightly disfigured Citroen DS3 R5 to 2nd in class and 8th overall. But taking the Class 5 trophy back to Monaghan were Stephen Wright and Arthur Kearns, who finished 6th overall in the Fiesta. Best of the team's Seapam Motorsport crews was Andrew Kearney and James Lowry, who took 2nd in Class 9 in the Vauxhall Nova. Roland Doherty and PJ O'Dowd took the class win in their Opel Corsa. Gus Kearney Sr. may just have been bitten by the rallying bug again, as he clocked up some good times with Owen O'Neill navigating in the Class 10 Peugeot 205. Brendan Furlong and Magella Wickham scored maximum Triton points and secured the Class 10 national title in the process. Winning Class 10 on the day was non-registered local crew Kieran Hayes and Sean Ward. Former junior champions Cormac Phelan and Katia Owl secured the Class 11F title and won the Triton Showers Drive of the Day award at the Stonethrowers.
Yeah, I'm delighted. Something I've always wanted to win, and never seemed to be in my class, so it was cool now to really get it today. I'm really happy. So.
Class 11R champions-elect Seamus Conley and Gary McCrudden finished 2nd in class and 25th overall in their Toyota Corolla. Rob Duggan and Ger Conway continued their winning ways in Tipperary, taking the Class 11R trophy and 19th overall in the Mark II Escort. Eamon McGuigan and Michael Moran climbed into the joint Class 12 points lead with their 2nd win of the season. Sean Liston and wife Katrina set some fastest times on the final loop to finish 3rd in Class 13 to extend their lead on the points table. Mickey Conlon and Kieran McPhillips took 2nd in Class 13 and finished 18th overall. Paul Purtle won Class 13 and finished 15th overall with navigator Paul Kelly. John Reddington maintained 2nd place in the Triton Mark II Championship with 6th in Class 14 and 24th overall. James Coleman and Liam Brennan took 5th in class and they were 17th overall. 14th overall and 4th in Class 14 went to Adrian Hetherington and Ronan O'Neill. Damien Toner and Denver Rafferty had been pushing for top Class 14 honours but retired with mechanical trouble on the second loop of stages. Trevor Mulligan and Sean Haid extended their lead in the Class 14 and Mark II championships with 3rd in class and 12th overall at the Stonethrowers. A late surge by Eugene Megan and Sarah Whelan saw them take 2nd in class and 11th overall in the BMW. Quickest two-wheel drive crew were Kilkenny's Enda O'Brien and John Butler, who finished 9th overall after a fantastic drive in the Mark II Escort.
Yeah, really happy now. When we started this morning, we had a look at the entry list, and there was a lot of good drivers, good cars, and yeah, really happy now. We were under a bit of pressure towards the end, and we had to kind of get our finger out there on the last stage and just cement the win.
Patrick O'Connor and Kieran Reid kept themselves in contention for the Class 15 title, with 2nd in class in their Toyota Celica. Eddie Power and John Rafter won Class 15 in their Toyota Corolla. English crew Simon Chapman and Neil Coleman extended their Class 20 points lead with their 3rd maximum score of the season. Back to the overall battle now, and there was disappointment for Sam Moffat and Carl Atkinson, who retired with mechanical trouble on stage 7. Patter Herson and Damien Connolly fought back to 5th overall after their stage 3 spin. Nerves were clearly on display on the final loop for Roy White and James O'Brien as they carefully guided their Fiesta home in 4th place. With the rivals behind them, the result was enough to crown them as the new Triton Showers National Rally Champions. To the podium finishers now, and taking 3rd place were Josh Moffat and John Rowan. Over 15 seconds ahead in 2nd were Alistair Fisher and Gordon Noble in another Fiesta R5. But taking the win despite this time-consuming spin on the final stage were Donegal cousins Declan and Brian Boyle, who seemed to have put their recent run of bad luck behind them with their 2nd win in a row.
Declan, Brian, congratulations. You must be delighted.
Delighted surely to hell to get one another round, and after all like ups and downs all year, and great to see Roy won and James there. No better men.
So while the day belongs to Declan and Brian, it was Roy White and James O'Brien's year as they secured the Triton Championship in Roy's hometown in front of friends and family.
Roy, congratulations. You take the championship title, the 3rd Tipperary man to do so. You must be over the moon.
I am over the moon, and super special to do it here in Clonmel as well. So no, I mean, hasn't really sunk in for me yet, but I'm smiling around the whole time. But no, I'm over the moon. I'm delighted with it.
And James, let's be honest, this is an unprecedented, unique collection of titles for you, in particular as a navigator. Talk me through those achievements.
Basically, there are 4 national titles, and this is the one that had got away up until now. So it's nice to have all 4 in the bag.
Amazing, congratulations.
Thank you ever so much.
Richard, as the chairman of the Triton Showers National Rally Championship, you must be delighted.
Absolutely thrilled. Delighted for Roy, obviously, to get it on his home event. It's brilliant. I mean, he's been a great supporter of the championship for the last 4 or 5 years now, I would imagine. I mean, he's been 2nd, I think, a couple of times, and absolutely a massive ambassador for us over the years. So we're delighted for him to get the win here in Clonmel. It's brilliant.
So there's confirmation of the results, and a look at the championship leaderboard confirms Roy and James' title-winning tally after 6 rounds.
A sensational season sees Roy White and James O'Brien take home the Triton Showers National Rally Championship title, and so special for Roy to do that here in his home county of Tipperary. But there are lots more titles to be decided, and we will do that next time when we head to Clare for round 7. We'll see you then.